Hi! Are you ready to see how my breast looks like after I removed my implants? Hi, I'm Flo, and welcome back to another video about my holy breasts. I can't believe that I reached 10k views on my last video about this topic. Yeah, that video just went viral. Well, in my world, that's like crazy. So thank you guys so much for watching that one. And this time I thought I would narrow it down to hopefully 5 minutes long video so you don't fall asleep listening to me talking about my insecurities and like whatnot. Anyway, as you can see by the title, I want you to watch this video throughout the whole video and listen to my advice, because somehow I became an expert on breast implants. Well, I think you should hear me out because I've had previously breast implants. I've had 2 surgeries to fill them in and of course 1 surgery to get rid of it. So I have some opinions and some pieces of advice that I would like to share with everyone that considers the same procedure, because it's a surgery. So of course you need to be worrying and researching and finding out what's the benefits and what you should think about before you get into it. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just talking so much. Well, I kind of like it this way. What do you think? I made a long ass video about my story, so if you haven't watched that one, you can click it here. But do that after you watch this one, okay? Pinky? Pinky. First piece of advice that I have, yeah, I brought my notes yet again. I can't remember anything, so okay, bear with me. First thing to remember is that this is not going to be your last surgery. Yeah, I hate to break it to you, but when you do a surgery like this, usually, in most cases, you have to redo it in like 10 years from now. And I think most people go into it thinking like it's only going to be 1 surgery and never again. For most people, that's not the case. You have to do it either for health purposes, like you can get like a capsule, or you're not happy with your results, or you're like me, like you don't need it anymore. When I was 19, I didn't really think that far ahead, so I thought, great, this is 1 surgery and that's it. So no, usually for most people that's not the only surgery you will have. Yeah. Number 2, you can get temporary or permanent nipple sensation loss. Yeah, I wrote it down. I'm not joking, this could happen. For me, I was lucky, I didn't get any of those, but I lost my sensation from here. Like if I like feel myself here, I can't feel anything. I don't know if that goes to everyone that's been cut open, that you can't feel anything, but for this surgery, this happened to me, and I've read a lot that it happens to a lot of women that can't feel anything in their nipples. And yeah, some people think that's important and some people don't, so you should think about that one before getting the surgery. And number 3, if you are young, your breasts are still developing. I can't say this enough. I went into the surgery, as I said a million times, when I was 19, so I was pretty young at the time. I thought my breast was fully developed because I got my breast when I was like 16 or something. So I thought they can't grow anymore. But I was so wrong. I think they can grow until you're like 25, I think. I'm not a medical expert, so don't at me. I'm just saying what I've heard, okay? So I think you should be considering this as well, because when I got my implants removed, the doctor told me that I would lose a little bit of fat inside of my breast, so my breast would be smaller than what it would be if I had nothing done. And I was like, yeah, well, that's the cost of it, you know? But I have to say, my breasts are larger than ever. So I think mine grew a little bit more after I turned 19. So just saying. Number 4, capsule contracture. Sorry. Don't kill me. Happens more than you know. Your doctor will probably make you aware that it happens to almost everyone that has breast implants sooner or later. I had this idea that if I didn't get anything like that in the first couple of years, I would be good to go. But I've heard that people that had breast implants for like 7 years, like a long time, they can also get it. So there's no guarantee that you will be capsular free. And for those of you that don't know what it is, that's the most common health, what is that called? Health, I'm so bad at this. Okay, so that's the bad part of having breast implants. That's the capsule contracture. Because your body and your immune system, they don't want anything that's not supposed to be there. So your body tries to defeat what's inside of your body that's not going to be there. They want to get rid of it, so they build like a really hard tissue like around the object that they don't like. So yeah, that sounded so dumb, but you should definitely look that up because it's more serious than I'm trying to explain it to you. Okay, so basically what happens is that there's different degrees of how bad it is. So the first one is like you can feel it but no pain, and the worst one is, of course, your breasts are turning like really hard, like stone hard balls, and really hurts. So if you're at that stage, you have to get it redone, sorry. You have to do it. You have to go and redo it. And number 5 is what I'm affected by, and that is it could cause pain in your everyday life. So it's that kind of pain that's always there, but it's not enough to make you go to the doctor. Okay? So you can live with that kind of pain, but it's annoying. So this happened to me every time I was like running or being a little bit more active. It made me go into this mode that I didn't want to do anything that would cause this kind of pain. So I would avoid working out, I would avoid running to the bus, I would rather wait for the next bus instead of like trying to catch the bus. So yeah, it's something you can live with, but definitely something you notice and could be stressful or annoying, and yeah, just unnecessary. And finally, my last tip is number 6. It gives you an overall different feeling. It feels like you are wearing a bra, like all the time, like a bombshell bra. And that is, for some people, quite uncomfortable. I was so used to sleeping with a bra. I know I'm that kind of weird person. So for me, it wasn't that weird, but I know people like, or most girls, they think it's uncomfortable and they hate the feeling of being like so tight. And that's what the breast feels like. It feels like it's just there and tight and uncomfortable most of the time. You live with it because you like the look and you like what it gives you, like the body, like overall look. You like what it's giving you, but you don't like the feeling of it. Do you want to live that way? Or do you want to be free like me? I'm just kidding. Oh my god, I don't know why I'm in such a silly mood today. Maybe because I don't have any work to do. Or well, I have to clean the entire house because my dogs have to be inside for at least a week, because there's a contagious virus going around in my town for dogs. If they get it, they will die within 24 hours, and I'm not gonna let that happen because that's scary AF. Like, so they have to do everything inside. So it smells really nice here today. I would rather make sure they are alive than to be like, I don't want any dirt in my house, so they're gonna go outside. So yeah, that's not gonna happen. They're gonna stay inside for, I think it's almost a week. So yeah, that's what's happening in my life right now. Yeah. Anyway, if you have any questions about my breast implants experience, make sure to just leave it down below. I will read all of your comments and I will respond to every single one of you. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and if you aren't a subscriber yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. It will make my day, and I will continue to make videos, and I think that's it. Take care, and I will see you guys in the next video.